Hi everyone, welcome to Module 2 of Ramp Ready Basecamp. In the last module, you built a foundations document to clarify what your school counseling program does and how it positively impacts students. That document you created in Module 1 is called Foundational because the elements summarized in the document are solid, not likely to change much year to year. Here in Module 2, your focus is on creating an annual update document, which does change each school year. Your annual update includes a review of the most current student data to ascertain the highest priority needs of your students right now. Plus, it includes your proposed counseling program goals for addressing those needs and concerns. This is your action plan for how your counseling program will address the highest priority needs of students this year. Now, because the data is so important to this annual update, we once again encourage you to administer the Student Success Needs Assessment, the one we described at the end of Module 1. And a little bit of warning, we will be talking a lot about data in this module, but don't worry, it's not intimidating, and I actually think you'll kind of like it. So let's get started. One of the key reasons for this annual update is clarity. Comprehensive counseling models are effective when it is very clear to your principal and your school counseling program advisory council and others that the counseling program is organized and focused on measurably impacting student success. This clarity will lead to better buy-in and more support for what you do, and ultimately, we think, more time to work with students directly, and thereby deepening your student impact. That's why it's called effective, because this school counseling model is not just a pretty face or a process to get an award or recognition. An effective school counseling model works for you. It's helping you find ways to help more students. So let's start by building your annual update with a simple task. Go to step number 2, click on the pencil icon, then the plus sign, and choose your own name or add the name of someone not already listed from your staff. After entering the staff member's name, title, and email address, move on down to where it says caseload. Briefly describe here how students are assigned to each staff member in the school counseling office. For example, by grade level, or by student's last name, or perhaps another method. If you're the only counselor in the school, simply write all students. Next, enter the actual or approximate number of total students assigned to each staff person at this school. Remember, each school counseling model is specific to only one school. So just enter the number of students assigned to you or this staff member at this school. If you work at more than one school, this will show up in the box asking for your FTE, or full-time equivalent. For most counselors, the FTE is simply 1 because you work at one school. But if you do work at 2 schools, for example, the FTE is simply 0.5. Your time is split between this school and one other. If you work at 3 schools, it's 0.33, and so on. Adding the FTE figure here reminds those who view this document how much of your time is spent at this particular school. Take a few minutes now to complete this task, check it off your to-do list, and when you come back, we'll move on to section B.